from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN, covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York, via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd.
The news headlines is brought to you compliments GUT Credit Union.
I'm reaching my dreams with GUT. They're the ones for me. I'm reaching my dreams with GUT. They're the ones for me. Since 1983, they've been serving the country, and we like all their financing, giving the people what they want, what they need, what they love. Come and join the family that's here for you all the way, from birth to graduation, your first job to your home and your car through your golden years.
The GT Credit Union has been actively supporting nation building through its many sponsorships and programs, including financial literacy quiz, Pass the Torch Calypso program, junior cooperatives in secondary schools, CPEA, and the TAMCC grants. The credit union has helped many people make their dreams come true. Let them help you with yours. You don't have to be a teacher to be a member. So what are you waiting for?
GUT Credit Union, it's where you belong.
This is the GBN television news from Monday, the 28th of June, 2021. I'm Chrislyn, Lashington. In the headlines, civilians attack police on the weekend, leaving one vehicle severely damaged. Property owners urged to take advantage of Inland Revenue 5% tax discount. One new COVID case recorded after a 2-month hiatus. Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell discloses his legacy project plans for his constituency. In around the globe, CARICOM leaders to discuss a proposal for 50% reduction in regional air travel taxes. And rescuers search air pockets, pinning their hopes on finding a miracle survivor following Miami building collapse. Coming up in sports, former national players are returning to the Gold Cup as coaches. Details right after this message.
Get high making money moves with the NLA's new Aces High Scratch game with 4 chances to win. Beat the dealer's card to win the prize shown. Reveal an A symbol. And just like that, you are automatically a winner. Scratch away to win the top prize of $10,000. Win easy with Scratch. Must be 18 or older to play.
Good evening. This is GBN's news at 7. The Royal Grenada Police Force is not treating lightly the latest attack against its members and an act of vandalism displayed on one of their vehicles on the weekend. Let's get details in this report.
Police were forced to fire several warning shots on Saturday as some civilians launched an attack on the lawmen. The occurrence, which included the throwing of projectiles at the police, left one police vehicle severely damaged. Police say the attack on law enforcement is being viewed as a serious cause for concern, adding that charges will be laid against those responsible. Officer in charge of the Community Relations Department of the Royal Grenada Police Force, Vanny Cohen, explained.
Police at the Eastern Division, Grenville Police Station, responded to noise pollution activities at the Maribo area, where a private body party was being held. On arrival at the scene, the police were met with a crowd of about 50 persons who began throwing stones and bottles at the police. In the process, the police transport was severely damaged, windscreen broken, side glasses damaged, and there were damages to the body of the vehicle. As I indicated, definitively we are going to charge some people by the end of the day, and we're likely to charge some people going forward.
He specifically noted that no permission was sought nor granted to hold such activity. Several individuals are being questioned, while others are being pursued as investigations continue, the officer says. The superintendent added that other vehicles were damaged in the process and someone should be held liable.
2 civilian vehicles were also damaged in the process. The police, unfortunately, have had to resort to discharging their firearm to stabilize the situation. The police officers were injured in the process and was treated and were released for minor bruises. Currently, there are 3 persons in police custody assisting with that investigation, and charges are expected to be filed before the end of the day today. It will be left to the court to determine how they treat with those offenses. I would expect, and speaking as a layperson, but also speaking as a former prosecutor, I would expect that some sort of compensation will be ordered by the court.
The officer ended on this note, citing the upsurge of violence in some areas.
Generally, though, we have been monitoring an upsurge in deviant behavior across some sections of our population. However, we call up for calm and restraint, but we will never surrender our villages to hooligans and thugs who show total disregard for the rule of law and disrespect for law enforcement.
Similarly, back in April, police officers were attacked in St. Patrick that left 2 officers injured. 6 individuals were arrested and charged in connection with that incident. Chrislyn John, GBN News.
Meanwhile, police were also called in to handle 3 stabbing and chopping incidents on the weekend that led to multiple injuries, resulting in several persons being admitted to hospital. Superintendent Cohen said 2 of the incidents occurred in St. Andrew and the other in St. John.
We have had 3 chopping or stabbing incidents over this weekend. 2 at the Eastern Division and 1 at the Western Division. Telescope and Sobeys for the Eastern Division and Guave for the Western Division. Some of these people have been hospitalized and some were treated and were released. Investigations into these incidents are continuing.
The ranking officer also addressed an incident that happened in the Granatang area involving a private vehicle that caught fire.
On Friday last, we've had a gentleman who was traveling in his private vehicle over the Granatang area when his vehicle developed some difficulties and eventually caught on fire. The fire services from the Eastern Division, Grenville Police Station, responded and extinguished the fire. The gentleman and the other occupant of the vehicle made it out of the vehicle safely, but the vehicle was completely destroyed by fire.
Police say there were no reports of any serious vehicular accidents over the weekend. There has been a noticeable resurgence in carnival-like activities recently, prompting GBN to seek a response from the Royal Grenada Police Force on if or how they plan to address this matter.
Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell, during an interview with the media on Wednesday, June 9th, said that until the country achieves herd immunity, decision makers will be meticulous with regards to granting permission for mass gatherings and social events.
There are other initiatives of social activities that can be permitted with the condition of vaccination. And for example, if there might be in a small village, a group want to play a certain mass or want to do that, and they are all vaccinated and they apply for permission, I think the work will be done and permission will be given if the vaccination component is part of the process. So I wouldn't call it government move into carnival, but I would call it allowance of cultural activities.
As the hosting of small events continue across the country, some of which are not held in a controlled setting, the RGPF, charged with the responsibility to serve and protect while maintaining law and order, have found themselves on their P's and Q's as they attempt to execute their duties. According to head of the Community Relations Department, Superintendent Vanny Kerwin, over the weekend the public has been cooperative, with the officers responding to reports of those particular activities.
No charge or arrests have been made in the carnival-like activities. I think the police continue to exercise restraint, as we have been saying. We have spoken to those involved, and they readily accepted that they were in wrong and they complied. And as I indicated, those incidents ended without any incident. Those occurrences ended without any incidents. We have had full cooperation from those persons who were engaged in those carnival-like activities. As we get closer to carnival, we do expect more of these carnival-like activities to occur. We beg our people, let us do the right thing. Apply for permission where permission needs to be applied for.
In 2020, the Houses of Parliament approved legislation removing what is known locally as Carnival Monday and Tuesday in August as public holidays. Despite this move, Grenadians were out in their numbers across the country, defying lawmakers' policies. Juve and other carnival-like celebrations were held far and wide. No decision has yet been made with regards to Carnival Monday and Tuesday this year. Meanwhile, Spice Mass Corporation, SMC, will celebrate 10 years as a corporation during the month of July 2021. To highlight this special occasion, the SMC is hosting a series of week-long soft activities in keeping with the current COVID-19 protocols. The week will conclude with a showcase of everything Spice Mass on Saturday, July 10th, 2021, with a mini virtual concert. The theme for the celebrations is 10 years of Spice Mass. For GBN News, Beverly Tellisford.
Grenada recorded one new COVID-19 case after a 2-month COVID-19 free status. This is shortly after the UK announced its admission to the UK's green list.
After 2 months of having 0 active cases status, Grenada recorded a new COVID-19 case last Friday, according to the last COVID-19 dashboard. According to Health Minister Nicholas Steele, the lone middle-aged female came into the island from the US and was tested positive for COVID-19 after submitting to a PCR test as part of the island's COVID-19 protocols. She is presently in quarantine until medically cleared. This announcement was made just as the island celebrates its placement on the UK Green List for travellers. The United Kingdom's traffic light green list identifies countries to and from which persons can travel without facing mandatory quarantine on their return. Minister Steele says despite being admitted onto the list, Grenadians should not let their guards down.
Well, it's welcome news. It's in recognition of all the sacrifices and achievements we've had. And we need to make sure that we protect all of those sacrifices and achievements by trying to maintain as high as possible a vaccination rate. That is the only way to totally remove the risk of COVID-19.
Since its COVID-19 outbreak in 2020, Grenada has recorded 162 positive cases with 1 death. The minister explains that while they are pleased with how the country is doing so far, much more can be done.
We have to continue doing what we've been doing, which is to make testing requirements maintained and that the vaccination requirements for the facilities that individuals will be staying at are enforced. We just need to do what we need to do to protect our position, which is to increase our vaccination.
The revised green list has been hailed as welcomed news by the authorities in Grenada. For GBN News, I am Rena Pett Thomas reporting.
If you haven't paid your property taxes for over 3 years, there is a possibility that your land could be taken away from you and put out to the market for sale if you don't pay your debt within a stipulated time. That's according to officials from the Inland Revenue Division. Let's hear more from Rena Pett Thomas.
Pay your tax or face the likelihood of losing your property. That's the essence of what was stated by officials from the Inland Revenue Department on Monday. According to Joel Johnson, Senior Tax Officer at IRD, it is stipulated by law that failure to pay property tax for more than 3 years gives the department the right to place the property for sale so that the debt can be paid. This option, he said, is now being taken into serious consideration.
If your property tax remains outstanding for more than 3 years, the government has the legal right to sell that property to recover the taxes. Of course, we have not been doing that in the past, but I will tell you that it is something that IRD is considering because we have some accounts where taxes have not been paid for over 12 years, over 10 years in some cases. And especially you might find, yes, most of the properties in Grenada are small plots, small houses, the tax isn't very high. But we do have some properties, even some commercial properties with high taxes and persons have not been paying for over 3 years. So very soon you may be hearing that IRD has been taking action against such properties to recover their debt.
Johnson said that before this can be done, owners will be given various warnings regarding their outstanding debt.
And of course, we use different methods. We will normally send letters. We might give you a demand, giving you 14 days to clear up your arrears. And if you don't do so, we're going to take action. We could do garnishment fees, whereby we could get money from other sources. We could even get money from your own bank account to clear up those taxes.
The tax officer is calling on property owners to get their unpaid property tax up to date before it's too late.
Because of course we don't want to get to that stage, so we encourage persons, be compliant, come forward, pay your taxes on time. Don't wait until someone from the collection section have to contact you, or they have to seize your assets, or they have to take your property from you, or take your vehicle from you. But we don't want it to get to that stage.
For GBN News, I am Rena Pear Thomas reporting.
This is News at 7. Coming up, Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell discloses his legacy project plans for Boucher-Joux, St. George. Stay with us.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Thinking about your new home? Think easy. Think a Republic Bank Home Easy Loan. Think affordable. Think convenience. Think Republic.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3. Republic makes home easy.
Wow, that was such a breeze.
Own your home with ease.
So whether laying that first brick or purchasing an existing home, we've got you covered. Republic Bank will get you those keys hassle-free in no time.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Drop by any one of our 8 locations today. Getting your new home is easy with Republic Bank.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Customer services, bill payment, revenue collections. We are open. NOASA's Lucas Street headquarters.
Come, we are excited to serve you.
NOASA, committed to meeting customers' needs.
Now is the time to treat yourself to a new Samsung A7 tablet for free. You heard me, free. Simply add your postpaid mobile plan to your new or existing all-in or all-in plus bundle and get a free Samsung A7 tablet. Now that's a real treat. So sign up today and add your postpaid plan to your home services to get your free tablet. Visit discoverflow.co for more information. Terms and conditions apply.
With the right precautions will keep us safe and lead us to the successful rejuvenation of our tourist industry. Because when we come together as a country, we all win.
I did it for my co-workers.
I did it for my granny.
What's up? I did it for my neighbor.
I did it for my business.
Help us help Grenada.
I did it for myself and my family. Get vaccinated.
Together, we can defeat COVID-19. Get vaccinated.
The safety and security of your information is always important to us. Ariza now offers chip cards, also known as EMV cards, which provide enhanced security for your purchases and are globally accepted. The new Ariza Credit Union Visa International Debit Card continues to have the traditional magnetic stripe with the additional security feature of a chip and can now be used at both chip and traditional magnetic stripe terminals. For your added protection, always keep your PIN private and store your chip card safely in a RFID pouch. Visit arizacu.com to learn more on how to protect your account information. Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
Hubbard's big promotion is back. Live free for 1 year. Spend $50 or more in any Hubbard's department and receive a chance to win big prizes every month. Property or vehicle insurance for 1 year. Free internet, cable, and data for 1 year. Free fuel for 1 year. Free cooking gas for 1 year. Free electricity for 1 year. Free drinks for 1 year. Extra cash account and the big free groceries for 1 year. Promotion runs from April 1st to September 30th, 2021. Live free for 1 year with Hubbard's in association with Solgas, Flow, Grenadian General Insurance, Carib Brewery, Coca-Cola, Grenada Bottling Company, Grenlec, Communal Cooperative Credit Union, Dutch Lady Milk, Promo, Danny and Supreme. Terms and conditions apply.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Thinking about your new home? Think easy. Think a Republic Bank Home Easy Loan. Think affordable. Think convenience. Think Republic.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3. Republic makes home easy.
Wow, that was such a breeze.
Own your home with ease.
So whether laying that first brick or purchasing an existing home, we've got you covered. Republic Bank will get you those keys hassle-free in no time.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Drop by any one of our 8 locations today. Getting your new home is easy with Republic Bank.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
It's his legacy project. Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell again hinted to a bowing out of politics in what he dubbed his final period of service.
A number of projects in the Prime Minister's constituency, St. George Northwest, will fall in line with the memoirs of the legacy of Dr. Keith Mitchell. Added to the low-income housing project proposed for the constituency, Prime Minister Mitchell said a third middle-income housing project is also being considered.
The land has already been designated, and we have a community team which is also led by the person's leadership of the Housing Authority, who are mapping out different plots for building of middle-income homes, similarly to the Boucher-Jou housing scheme that we developed over 25 years ago, that has now been occupied by a lot of public servants, teachers, nurses, and police officers and so on.
He said the 2 types of housing projects are catering for various individuals, and government will provide subsidies to some extent.
With that preschool here, it's going to have more and more demands of services, because there are going to be more, as more people move into the area, there'll be more need for services at the pre-primary school level and the community around as a whole.
The Prime Minister said these projects will hopefully be commissioned by government before he demits office. I am Gerald Joseph for GBN News.
Leroy Nichols says he maintains ownership of the property occupied by a few vendors in Boucher-Jou, St. George. Chrislyn John has the details.
Requesting not to be captured on camera and his voice not used in this report, GBN was given an explanation into what he said are signed agreements between 2 of the occupants and the court order for another occupant whom he claims was defiant. He told GBN that the occupation of his property is temporary, as noted through a signed agreement with the 3 tenants, hence the reason for the collection of a fee at the end of each year. GBN, however, sought permission to use part of the recording so that the public can get a clear understanding of the area he claims to be his property.
You're saying that the stones occupy part of your land?
Of course. We gave government the permission to do all the breakwater in front there and everything. They built the wall and they put in the stone and the brick and all the breakwater going up on the side there. They built the other wall further up the road too, right?
You're saying the beach belongs
all that used to be land and beach going all the way up.
Nichols added that there is no controversy over the land and says he has doubts that the PM gave the go-ahead to anyone to build on his property. Chrislyn John, GBN News.
Meanwhile, attorney-at-law Jerry Edwin, giving an aspect of the law concerning the ongoing issue, had this to say.
The law in Grenada is now changed so that the seaside is now private property. Someone has to show me that law book. It is preposterous that a private person would claim they are the owners of the 8 by 10 street side, and so they can remove, I don't know, is there a war on the poor? No private person owns that land.
Edwin impresses that there should be a further probe into the matter before a decision was reached by the court.
Property. What is the distance between, and we had this at the Silver Sands property dispute a few years ago. How dare a landowner, purported landowner, claim that he owns boulders, if I can be explicit, 10 rocks that sit on the seaside of Beauséjour. Our government should step in. I have faith in my Prime Minister. He's from Brizan. He knows the ground.
Edwin added that he, along with several of his colleagues, will be willing to assist those persons who are, as he claims, clearly victimized. Still ahead, motorists being reminded to get their vehicle license and inspected for the year 2021 before the deadline, the last day of June. This is News at 7.
Mark this date down on your calendar. Sunday, July 4th is going to be epic as Waggity Virtual Bingo celebrates its first anniversary. Come in to celebrate with us live. Get ready for Grenada's Soca Superstars, Looney Sparks, and Electrify.
Mirror on the wall, who's the baddest of them all?
Looney Sparks and Electrify. Yes! It's our anniversary, so we're giving away more cash. This time you can win a whopping US $15,000, and tickets cost only $20. Remember, if you're in Grenada, tickets are available at gotofed.com or from numerous box offices island-wide. If you're playing overseas, tickets are only available at gotofed.com. Sunday, July 4th. Get ready for one massive celebration as Waggity Virtual Bingo celebrates its first anniversary.
How going on, boy?
Hey, good old things.
Hey, easy.
Yeah.
Boy, in line, boy. Your house looking a real good day.
Boy, it's thanks to the hard-working and professional staff at the Housing Authority of Grenada. They handled me real nice. They did my plan, they did the construction, and I didn't even have to worry about a thing. They were there with me every step of the way, supervising the job, asking me about my concerns, giving me feedback as the house took shape. They were there from start to finish, and even put the keys in the palm of my hand. I give them an A++ for customer service.
Oh, it's people from housing bad, boy.
Boy, not bad. Excellent. If you're thinking about constructing your home, why not consult the Housing Authority of Grenada? You could visit them right down in the Sandino complex, or give them a call, 440-1015 or 440-1016. Or check out their website, hag473.com. They go handle you. They go jog your blocks, they go draw your plan, they go tote your materials. Hey man, where you going? The Housing Authority of Grenada is your choice for affordable housing and a stress-free construction experience.
Introducing Color by Seasons. 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 Color by Seasons.
The Children and Adolescents Ministries of the Grenada Conference of Seventh-day Adventists presents Faith is the Victory Gospel Series. Get ready to be blessed by dynamic young preachers. This life-changing gospel series begins on Sunday, 4th July 2021 and continues nightly at 7 p.m. This series will be streamed on Mission Live GND via YouTube and Facebook. Subscribe now. There will be good gospel singing, prayers, special features, and powerful preaching. Come hear interesting topics such as faith as a mustard seed, the shield of faith versus the fiery darts, and the most powerful secret weapon. Above all, God will be there through the Holy Spirit, offering the free gifts of salvation. Come one, come all, and hear children on a mission. It will be awesome and amazing.
A whole new level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. Plumbing fixtures, cutting and grinding discs, PVC glue, drywall screws, and power saw blades. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
Once upon a time, we shopped at Wonderland, then Neverland. But we're all grown up now and no longer believe in fairy tales. So now we just shop at Shoes R Us. At Shoes R Us, we stock the latest in shoes, tops, and jeans for the fashion-conscious lady. We also carry colognes and much, much more. And for the modern trendy male, we have the latest brand name shoes and sneakers, Converse, Reebok, Nike, K-Swiss, Puma, and much more. So check us out at our two convenient locations, Melville Street in St. George and Ben Jones Street in Granville. At Shoes R Us, we say, come shop with us.
Hey, look. Rhythm coconut, rum lemon, passion fruit, sorrel, even the exotic spice syrup. Ah, the flavored rums of Grenada Distillers Limited. Class codes? Yes, girl. They are all produced by the Grenada Distillers Limited in Woodlands. You know, all their rums are world-class and internationally acclaimed, winners of numerous gold medals. I have the spicy rum.
Grenada's number one rum. We drink it on sport. Add a little flavor to your life.
Open borders with the right precautions will keep us safe and lead us to the successful rejuvenation of our tourist industry. Because when we come together as a country, we all win.
I did it for my co-workers.
I did it for my granny.
What's up? I did it for my neighbor.
I did it for my business.
Help us help Grenada.
I did it for myself and my family. Get vaccinated.
Together, we can defeat COVID-19. Get vaccinated.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium. This segment is brought to you by Flow.
Now is the time to treat yourself to a new Samsung A7 tablet for free. You heard me, free. Simply add your postpaid mobile plan to your new or existing all-in or all-in plus bundle and get a free Samsung A7 tablet. Now that's a real treat. So sign up today and add your postpaid plan to your home services to get your free tablet. Visit discoverflow.co for more information. Terms and conditions apply.
Motorists are being reminded by the Royal Grenada Police Force that this week is the final week for annual licensing and inspection of vehicles.
A clarion call is being made to motorists to get their vehicles licensed and inspected for the year 2021 before the deadline, the last day of June. Sergeant Ryan Smith of the Traffic Department of the Royal Grenada Police Force, in charge of the License and Inspection Center at Dusty Highway in St. George, made the call in the midst of a busy day at the center.
We are calling out to all motorists to come and get their vehicle inspected at the License and Inspection Center situated at Dusty Highway. This is the 30th of June, which is Wednesday. That is the last day for all vehicles to be inspected and licensed for the year 2021. You need to work with your insurance certificate, a valid insurance certificate, and you need to get your vehicle inspection paper or your vehicle inspection certificate. Well, inspection starts from 8 and it's concluded at 4 on every day.
Sergeant Smith says for ease and accessibility and speed, all necessary steps in the process can be done at the Dusty Highway location.
The procedure at the license center is a one-stop shop. You can collect your license list at the center by either by paying online or paying cash or paying by cash. So the Inland Revenue cashiers are down here as well, collecting cash, as well as you can pay online and you can pay on pay.gov.gd.
Drivers and vehicle owners were encouraged by the Inland Revenue Division of the Ministry of Finance and the License Department of the RGPF to utilize the online platform pay.gov.gd to pay for licenses this inspection season. For GBN News, Beverly Telesford.
And now we turn our attention to what has been creating a buzz on social media. Trellona Charles has been looking around the platforms.
This is Social Buzz, where we shine a light on the thoughts and concerns of our online audience. GBN received word that after being called to end a party in Maribor St. Andrew Sunday night, members of the Royal Grenada Police Force had stones and bottles thrown at them. This resulted in several shots being fired into the air by the police officers. Our online audience gave their opinions. Kay commented, "Oh Grenada, we are not known for this kind of lawlessness. I'm very ashamed by the few who did this. May they be dealt with swiftly." Lisa commented, "This is the beginning of brutal violence. Is that a party if people are willing to attack? They will also attack others, not only police. Show them what is law and order before this is a new trend of violence in Grenada." Susan commented, "There's a few people in Grenada who have no respect for law enforcement. When the policemen start being aggressive with folks within communities, especially the ones who are responsible for this kind of behavior, I hope those public advocates don't cry out police brutality." Shelley wrote, "Pedophiles, rapists, and woman beaters are free to roam our villages, but look who they are attacking. They're not ready yet. Deal with them." And Ivy commented, "The Royal Grenada Police Force is we Grenadian people. Our sons and daughters, our nieces and nephews, etc. They are Grenadians. People, stop behaving as though we import them. All you lucky was only shots fired in the air. What should they do if their lives are threatened? Be real. And thanks to the officers for displaying maturity. And to the government, continue to do the good job to protect the citizens of this country." That's it for tonight's Social Buzz. If you would like to have your thoughts and concerns shared, be sure to comment on GBN's Facebook page.
From the thought process to the visual impact, let's take a peek through the GBN Eyesore lens.
A good eye captures all. GBN Eyesore is brought to you by Clear Vision.
Life is beautiful if only you can see it. Clear Vision Eye Center helps you do just that. We provide expert service, classy eyewear, and cutting-edge technology, all with a quality customer experience. See better, feel better, and look better. Meet us today at clearvisiongrenada.com or call 444-0055, WhatsApp 409-0055, or follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Clear Vision Eye Center. Let's see life and the world with a clear vision.
Our ISO reporter tonight says there must in fact be a shortage of cement on island as a pipe was left exposed after repair work for more than a week in this area. Grenada was recently seeking permission from the relevant CARICOM body to allow the island to purchase cement from outside of the region because the main supplier in Trinidad and Tobago is not exporting products because of reduced business activities linked to containing the spread of COVID-19 in the neighboring country. Send us your photo and video submissions via WhatsApp on 405-3052 or our other social media platforms.
Stay with us. Weather and sports up next.
We support you at every stage of your life.
For business,
for your education,
for your financial freedom,
for that new ride.
Upgrade your life with the Communal. Contact us today.
Are you looking for quality herbs and herbal supplements, or are you thinking about having a complete body cleanse to jumpstart your health? Then no need to look further. Visit Nirvana Natural Health Clinic, Detox Center, and Natural Health Store. We carry a wide range of herbal products for kidney and gallstone cleansing, male sexual enhancement formulas, asthma and sinusitis, gas and bloating, acid reflux, constipation, arthritis, imbalanced hormones, female health issues, liver cleansing, weight loss, and so much more. Also available, colonic irrigation, holistic health consultations, essential oils, and diffusers. Look out for our online natural health store coming soon. Call 231-6642 for 18-7115 or 449-7753 to find out about our delivery options or to book an appointment. Visit us at Belmont St. George's, close to the Fallage, Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Nirvana Natural Health Clinic. Detox your way to health.
Montreal, it's time to line virtually one more time. Gemma Rayburn Baines here for Spice Island Cultural Festival, a celebration of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. This summer's festival is a celebration of life with food, fashion, music, and culture. Join us online Saturday, July 10th, 3 p.m. on Facebook and YouTube at Spice Island Cultural Festival. Info, spiceislandculturalday.com.
Trends come and go, but jewelry is forever in style. Give a gift that lasts a lifetime. Diamond Intercontinental have diamond jewelry, gold and silver jewelries, engagement rings, wedding bands, chains, bracelets, and so much more. They also carry brands such as Anne Klein and Guess. Why wait? Visit Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store at the Esplanade Mall. Call 440-231234. The number again, 232-1234.
Offers both wholesale and retail pharmaceutical and over-the-counter products. We have the most competitive and affordable prices. We are the agents for Vit Plus multivitamin for healthy everyday lifestyle and Synatogen powder. Hills and Valley Pharmacy supplies the best quality, name brand clinical products such as Rescue Oil, Bio Oil, Neutrogena, Aveeno, and Claritin. We offer the most convenient opening hours. Our telephone numbers are 435-6904 or 6903. Remember, at Hills and Valley Pharmacy, your health is our business. We care.
Now open Hills and Valley Medicare Center, your one-stop for medical supplies, massage therapy, physiotherapy, and an in-house physician. At Hills and Valley, your health is our business.
Keeping an eye on the weather. This is GBN. We've got you covered.
Tonight's minimum temperature 24 degrees Celsius. Weather partly cloudy at first, becoming cloudy with light to moderate early morning showers. Winds east-northeasterly to easterly at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Seas moderate, waves 4 to 6 feet in open water. Tides high at 7:28 p.m. and low at 9:55 p.m. Looking ahead to see what Tuesday has to bring, sun will rise at 14 minutes to 6, partly cloudy to cloudy at times with light to moderate morning and evening showers. On Wednesday, cloudy with moderate showers and thunder showers. On Thursday, cloudy with light to moderate showers and isolated thunder showers. That's it for your weather forecast on GBN News.
Good evening, sporting fans. As Grenada enters its final stages of preparation for the CONCACAF Gold Cup, loads of experience will be at hand for the players to take from. Two of the players who played a significant role in the 2009 Gold Cup are now members of the coaching staff as the Spice Boys return to the prestigious tournament. Anthony Modeste is now assistant coach of the Spice Boys.
My experience in the Gold Cup was not a bad one at all. It was a very good experience. Besides the playing of the Gold Cup, the whole organization, experiencing the whole organization, the quality of the fields, the arrangement, the hotel, etc. It was a pretty good experience. And having the opportunity to play against one of the top countries in CONCACAF, it was great. Well, it's my third trip to the Gold Cup. This time as a coach, it's a pretty kind of different feeling from being a player. Now, the experience I've gained in the Gold Cup, I'll try to share to the players as much as possible. We expect to do extremely well in the Gold Cup to give ourselves a showing, and the game will be its own reward at the end of the day.
Desmond Noel, national goalkeeper coach, is also returning to the Gold Cup.
I've been a goalkeeper coach for the national team for 10 years. I've been to 2 Gold Cup. I played twice in the Gold Cup. Once against America and once against Haiti. Everyone had a big expectation to be in the next Gold Cup. That is a different feeling to be in a Gold Cup. Preparation has been good. The players hungry and ready to go.
Meanwhile, the Grenada Netball Jamboree continued on Friday with only one match played at the Tantin Netball Complex. Fun City Guave B got the better of SJC St. George's B in their encounter as Fun City Guave won by 33-11. On Saturday, another lone matchup featured a clash among the male division of the tournament. Top Strikers Male took on Jet Setters Male in a high competitive game, which was won by Jet Setters Male 30-29. The scheduled game for Monday is Jet Setters Male against Top Strikers Male from 6:30 p.m. at Tantin Court 1. Tuesday's game features SJC St. George's A taking on Bulldogs Grenville A at 6:15 p.m. at Tantin Court 1. South Africa leveled the 5-match 2020 series against West Indies at 1-1 as Spain played a key role in clinching a 16-run win in Grenada on Sunday. Grenada's Andre Fletcher made a solemn 36 runs as early wickets kept falling as West Indies gave chase to South Africa's total of 166 for 7. West Indies had cruised to an 8-wicket victory on Saturday, but this time around they were bamboozled by South Africa's slow bowlers.
I think between overs 7 to 11, 12. We lost 3 wickets there. Guys playing aggressive shots. The thing about it is, it's okay to be aggressive, but when you go against one natural nature of hitting the ball straight is where the problem lies. So I thought, Puran and myself giving it away in the middle where we needed to bat a couple overs, for the team and set it up. I think that's where we sort of, lost the game, and we accept that. We try each and every time to go out and do what is right and what is required, but sometimes we falter, and when you falter you just accept it, and once you do that it's easiest to turn it around and come again the next day.
Fabian Allen's late onslaught, the all-rounder smashed 34 off just 12 deliveries, kept his team with a slender chance, but even 3 sixes in the 20th over were not enough. The innings finished at 150 for 9, in the process ending West Indies' 2-match winning run on the format. Captain Kieran Pollard was however happy with the performance of the young players.
Most definitely, and that's part and parcel of our upwards movement as a team. The youngsters learning from the older guys and coming up and outperforming the guys or the seasoned campaigners, as you can see. But what I've seen is that the senior guys are really taking their time and their effort to speak a lot of cricket and try to develop the younger ones, and to see McCoy coming in a high level game, high pressure situation and delivering, Sinclair bouncing back from those couple overs last game. I think that's always steps in the right direction.
That's it for sports. Our One Caribbean Hookup is up next. This is your One Caribbean Hookup. Antigua and Barbuda's Prime Minister Gaston Brown tabled a proposal Friday during a meeting with CARICOM leaders urging regional governments to support an initiative to significantly reduce air transport taxes in a bid to encourage intra-regional travel as the threat from the COVID-19 pandemic declines. We get the details in this report.
We have taken a decision to cut our regional airport taxes by 50%, I think effective Monday. And we will do so for 6 months to see how it impacts on revenue, and then to make a final determination going forward as to what percentage is sustainable, if it's 25, 40, or even the 50%.
Prime Minister Gaston Brown says there will be a significant reduction in airport taxes, which he hopes will encourage intra-regional travel. He has said high taxes have posed as an impediment to travel within CARICOM by driving up regional airline ticket prices.
This will also help Leah too, especially if the OECS and Barbados could come together and agree on a travel bubble and to allow for fully vaccinated persons to move without quarantining. We think that will be a win-win for all of us. It will also increase our airport taxes, hopefully, because as it stands now, people are not traveling, so we're hardly collecting any taxes.
He says while it may not be the best time to test how prices affect demand given the current pandemic, it's worth the risk.
There's really nothing to lose at this time, or very little that we'll lose as a result of cutting those taxes.
Jessica Russell, ABS News.
Meanwhile, in St. Kitts and Nevis, Prime Minister Timothy Harris announced more restrictive measures as the island nation experiences a surge in COVID-19 cases. The island will now experience a 24-hour lockdown for 5 days in the first instance.
But there will be specifically for the island of St. Kitts the following: a complete 24-hour lockdown from 6 p.m. Sunday, June 27th to 5 a.m. Thursday, July the 1st. On Thursday, the 1st July, and Friday, July 2nd, there will be limited movement for limited operation of essential businesses from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. and then a return to full 24-hour lockdown from 6 p.m. Friday until July 3rd to Thursday, July 8th. And return to a 24-hour lockdown on Saturday the 10th and Sunday the 11th of July.
Internationally, in Florida, a fire is hampering the search for survivors in the rubble of a 12-story building that collapsed on Thursday. Over 100 are still unaccounted for at the Champlain Towers South condominium. As hopes fade for anyone being found alive, it has emerged that concerns were raised about the building years ago. Al Jazeera's Heidi Zhao Castro reports from Miami, Florida.
Somewhere deep beneath this rubble, a fire is making the near impossible task of finding survivors even more difficult.
If you were there the morning after, you didn't see it smoldering like it is now. I mean, the stench is very thick, and it obviously has created, quite an obstacle.
The search for life was briefly paused to allow firefighters to dig a protective fire trench. They still don't know what's burning or if the smoke is toxic, yet they press on.
The biggest thing here is hope. That's what's driving us right now.
In reality, the likelihood of finding more survivors in the rubble diminishes with each passing hour. The agonized families are waiting in a nearby hotel for news of their loved ones who were likely in bed on Thursday when the building collapsed in the middle of the night.
You know, I'm concerned about my mom. I wonder if she was sleeping. I wonder if she got woken up. You know, she didn't call any of us. Her phone's goes to voicemail.
Investigators say it may take months to determine what caused the collapse, but a recently surfaced engineering report on the building may contain some answers. Commissioned by the building's management 3 years ago, the report found major structural damage to the building's steel and concrete support and a major error in construction, trapping water around the underground garage. Multi-million-dollar repairs had been scheduled to begin soon.
We are obviously very interested in all of the evidence that's coming to light, and we're going to be including it in our what happens after the rescue. And in the meantime, we're taking actions to make sure that other buildings are safe.
The county has announced an immediate government review of all older buildings. The picturesque island on which the seaside residences sit is partially man-made and may be sinking, and now is the site of devastation. Heidi Jo Castro, Al Jazeera, Surfside, Florida.
That's it for your One Caribbean Hookup. I'm Trellona Charles. Thank you for joining us. Let's recap the headlines. Civilians attacked police on the weekend, leaving one vehicle severely damaged. Property owners urged to take advantage of Inland Revenue 5% tax discount. One new COVID case recorded after 2-month hiatus. Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell discloses his legacy project plans for his constituency. In Around the Globe, CARICOM leaders to discuss a proposal for 50% reduction in regional air travel taxes.
collapses. And rescuers search air pockets, pinning their hopes on finding a miracle survivor following Miami building collapse. In sports, former national players are returning to the Gold Cup as coaches. If you missed any parts of this newscast, a repeat of it will be broadcast at 10 o'clock tonight. Continue to follow us online at www.gbn.gd or on GBN Television's Facebook page and YouTube channel for these and other top stories. I'm Chrislyn Lashington. That's the news. We'll see you again. Good night.